first set word swap, I suppose. In June, AstraZeneca had improved in the peer-reviewed journal. Underline, in the peer-reviewed journal. There is an important word over here. Write the meaning of the word peer. Peer means same level or age or position. Same level, same age, same position, peer. Based on that, there is one expression. Please write peer pressure. Same age group people put pressure on you. That is known as peer pressure. An important expression. Usually people pick up bad habits because of peer pressure. In June, AstraZeneca had improved in the peer-reviewed journal. Does not make any sense. What is a clue for you? The word journal. In a journal, what do? You publish or you announce. So what is the fourth word over here? Announced. Based on that, you have to swap. In June, AstraZeneca had announced in the peer-reviewed journal Science Immunology that the drug reduced markers of inflammation and improved clinical outcomes. That makes sense. So what is the answer here? A and B. Which option? The first option is the answer. India has seen a sharp outflow in capital flows over the last 3 months. Outflow or is it increase in capital flows? Increase. Let us swap these two words. India has seen a sharp increase in. Underline increase in. That is a combination you have to consider. Capital outflows over the last 3 months. From March to May 2020, there was a coronavirus related sell-off which resulted in an outflow of foreign capital from India. That makes sense. Now the panel which deliberated over the proposal on 20th October, underline the word deliberated. I have already given this word. Deliberate means one of the meanings as an adjective. Intentional and open. Deliberate, intentional and open. But as a verb it means to consider or to consider carefully. To consider carefully. To discuss in detail, to discuss carefully. Deliberations is a noun form. Now the panel which deliberated over the proposal on 20th October has asked NARI to present the latest version of protocol before the meeting for further deliberation, further discussion, before the meeting or before the committee. Before the committee, according to the minutes of the meeting. Underline the phrase minutes of the meeting. Whenever there is a meeting, they make a note from the starting point till the end. For that we use the expression minutes of the meeting. So what is the answer based on that? CD is the answer. While the trial arms, trial goes with court usually, the trial. First hearing, second hearing. While the trial arms likely to hydroxychloroquine and lopinavir were earlier. Likely to you can consider, but what is the fourth option here? Related to. Related to something discontinued when interim analysis showed no benefit. Interferon is likely to be replaced by. That is grammatically, contextually right. So what is the answer here? A, D. Which option is that? First option is the answer. This is all based on farmer background and newspaper, if you read familiar context. The substantial process, quite often I use one expression, all of you please write. Substantial means considerable. It takes words like substantial growth, substantial progress, substantial increase. These are typical combinations. Substantial growth, substantial progress, substantial increase. Based on that, here, substantial process is not right. Where do you find the word increase? The substantial increase in the number of admissions this year after the first online list is mainly because the entire process is taking. That also makes sense. So what is the answer here? A, C, first option. All the 5 you can answer if you have been reading the newspapers and exposed to these contexts. Otherwise, rather difficult. You have to struggle a lot. Which one? Previous one. One more is there. The substantial increase in the number of admissions this year after the first online list or online list, any problem? BD. Let us see. Cutoff list. And here online due to taking place online. Okay, let us consider these two. The substantial increase in the number of admissions this year after the first cutoff list. Perhaps it is right. So what does it mean? Not perhaps, it is right. You can consider taking place where online. That is contextually, grammatically right. Answer is the 4th option. Thanks for telling that. And what is this passage about? Someone has taken from a farmer journal and prepared all the questions. A lot of questions related to vaccine and happened in the past. What, according to the author, can be administered in existing healthcare settings, allowing rapid deployment? What is the answer for this? This is about what? AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine. Based on that, what is the answer? 4th option is the answer. Can be administered in existing healthcare settings, allowing rapid deployment, positioning. Which of the following is or are true in the context of the passage? Delaying the second dose appears to be increasing the efficacy. It talks about the second dose, yes or no? The UK has approved a delayed second dosage. That is also true. Developing suitable detection kits is the only way India can. No, that does not. So what is the answer based on that? Only A and B is the answer. Why, according to the author, the UK has revised its policy to delay the second dose of Pfizer vaccine? They wanted to delay the second dose. Answer, first one you can consider. To increase the efficacy, that also seems right. To track and identify new variants. But what has the second one been mentioned? Efficacy? No. So answer is only A. Which of the following is possibly the most appropriate title for the passage? It's all about the second dose, yes or no? Based on that, the second dose on COVID-19 vaccine. Passage talks about the second dose. In the passage, given a sentence is given in bold. I don't see, do you see any sentence in bold? But here you have the sentence. Based on this information, the regulator has permitted the second dose to be administered or administering. What will you say? Second dose to be administered. So where is the error? Administered. To be administered, to be done, to be taken, to be written. You all know that pattern. In a way it is a passive, not active voice, passive voice. To be administered. Answer is there is an error in the, is it the third part? To be administered. And make a note, passive voice. Fill up the blank with A with the word that makes the sentence grammatically and contextually correct. Where is the blank? Together with the cost, which is much cheaper than mRNA vaccines, this is particularly to help. Particularly, you can think of words like particularly important to help, crucial to help, vital to help, any of these words. What is the first one here? Hold the first one, critical. Can you say soothing? Soothing to help. Temporal. Temporal, make a note, it is related to time, one meaning. Time. Temporal goes with time. Time concept. Showed? No. Particularly showed. What is the, let us go back to that. Is particularly to help. Particularly showed to help is not correct. Particularly what? Important. What is the other word for important? Critical. Answer is the first option. I hope you guys got it. Which one have you chosen? Good. Which of the following is similar in meaning to word elicit? First you write the meaning of the word elicit. To get the response to make something, usually a response, to make something happen. Generally takes the word response. Elicit response means what? Get the response. Underline the word get, to get something out of something. And what is the typical combination? Elicit response. It is very difficult to elicit response from some people. They don't speak. Similar in meaning, can you use the word alliance? No. Alliance goes with joining hands together. It's a political term. Political alliance between two parties. Union? No. Hold the third option, rise. Partnership. In a way, they all mean the same. Three options. Alliance, union, partnership, they all mean the same. But rise, I don't know how it is. Not exactly. In a way, it means take something to a higher level. That's what you have to take, based on the context. Opposite in meaning, desperate. First you write the meaning of the word desperate. Desperate means badly in need of something. Generally it goes with, first you write this. It takes the preposition per. Desperate for a job. Youngsters. Desperate for money. Two things usually. And the third combination, desperate for help. The victims are desperate for help, desperate for a job. Youngsters are desperate for a job. Means badly in need of a job. Have you got the meaning? And what do they want here? Similar or opposite? Opposite. Positive word or negative word? Desperate. Negative. Badly in need. Strengthen. Hold this one. Positive word. Damage. Negative. Undermine already have got. Undermine means a weaken. Make someone or something weak or lose its vitality. And the same thing they have given, these two are synonyms. Undermined, weakened, synonyms. What is the answer based on that? They are also negative words. Strengthened, that is the answer.